Hello guys, welcome back. And as usual, I forgot to record the video from the beginning as I'm at the end of my walk now. So going back home, I'm trying to record a few sceneries for you guys. This is what they call a golf club here. I'll show you. So here people play golf. I think it's 300 or 500 crowns per game, so anybody can come and play golf here if somebody wants to. And that's my route or the trail where I'm supposed to go back home. And on my right, that's like a military training house or training ground down there. So we were talking about Norway and life in Norway, job wise, life wise, quality wise, and quantity wise. For the pharmacists, I think it's a good opportunity to come and settle here. But for the other people, like those who belong to other fields of life, I don't know much about them. I'll be doing a brief session on how you guys can come and live here in Norway. I think it's gonna be after Eid, because one of my friend who lives in UK, he wants a session with me, so we'll be doing this together then. And I'll brief you about Norway and the process for pharmacists. But in my opinion, I would definitely say yes to Norway, especially if I'm living in Pakistan or if I'm living in other Asian countries, or if I'm living in Middle East countries. So this, I guess, is a better choice. But one thing is for sure, in the beginning it's gonna be too hard on you. It's not about Norway, it's all about Europe. It's gonna be hard on you, and you'll definitely feel low most of the time. And the main reason is money, as always. So when you are a student, or when you are learning or struggling at that period of time, you can only earn from 3,000 to 10,000 crowns. That's the most you can earn. Well, I had earned about 22,000 one month, but that was only 1 month in whole 1 or 2 years of my struggle. So sometimes you can earn more as well. It depends on your luck. If you have money in your destiny, then it won't be a problem if you are a student or a professional. But I can promise you that after the hardships, you'll definitely have a good life. And after settling down, you'll feel like it was the right choice for, not for whole generations, but for you, and just for you. It's like live here 5 to 10 years and then go back where you came from. So I guess at some stage of life you'll feel like that's it. I'm talking about in the middle, when you are, there you go, somebody's playing golf there. If you guys can see it, the girls are playing golf, so they must have paid for it. Okay, so in the beginning, when you land on Norway for the first time, suddenly you will start feeling like depressed, lonely, and you will feel like, what the heck have I done with my life? And the weather, it's especially the weather which makes people think like that. That's the sun, if you guys can see it, and this sun will last like 2 to 3 months, and that's it. After that there will be winter and dark and snow and rain, and that will last like 7 to 10 months, maybe. No, not 10 months, like from September or August till April, till May. So you guys can count it down for yourself then. Job wise, for students, it's hard to find. It's not too hard to find jobs as compared to other European countries, but it still is hard, and the reason is we come from a country where we don't have to stress much about jobs, and the reason is our family is there to support us, and it's not like a compulsory thing to do job. But here, when you land here, it becomes a compulsion. You have to find job, otherwise you won't have anything to eat and you won't have any place to live. And Norway is too expensive in terms of living. So I can give you a tip. Whenever you guys want to come here, try to come in group form. Don't try to come alone. Try find yourself friends, because if you will be in group form, things will be much more easier for you guys. Like you can rent a house for 10,000, and if you are 4 or 5 people living in one house, so it's not gonna cost you much. That's tip number 1. In terms of study wise, here 99% people speak Norwegian, which I guess is a tough language to master it, because the field which we belong to needs a good skill in Norwegian, not the basic one. You have to interact with the customers, and you have to understand them in order to answer them. For me, or for us who lives here, in the beginning, it was too hard to learn, and after passing all the exams, it still was too hard to learn, and it still is not too hard to learn, but it still is hard. And there's another reason for this. Every few kilometers the dialect changes, and you will come across different customers living in different areas, coming to your pharmacy and speaking in different dialects with you. So the Oslo dialect doesn't work everywhere, and but it's not too hard to pick different dialects when you are trained. But to answer them and to understand them, it is a hard task, I would say. So guys, be prepared for all these. The good sides are the quality of life is way much better than other countries in terms of duty hours and holidays. So like in some branches, in most of the branches of pharmacies, for example, where I work, there are 2 holidays in 1 week, Saturday, Sunday. So, and 7 to 8 hours of daily work. So it's not too hard. If you have worked in Middle East, them poor people work for 10 to 12 hours a day and no holidays at all, not even Sundays or Fridays. So you will feel relaxed after passing all the exams and finding a job and doing the job for like 1 or maybe 1.5 years. Then after that you will feel you'll start feeling relaxed. And one plus more is there's a car coming back. Don't know is that allowed or not on this road. So what was I saying? Where were we? I think I forgot. Let me think more. Where were we? Yeah, I remember. Professional development. That's a plus here. Like in Middle East or in Pakistan, if you get a job, so you have to do that job for 10 or 20 or 30 years, and you will still be the pharmacist. But that's not the case here, because here, if you become a pharmacist and you want to be something more, then you can be something more, like a manager, which in Norwegian is called apotheker. So you can be that. You can own a pharmacy as well if you want to. But here comes the tricks, and those tricks are when you are at such a stage where you can own a pharmacy, then there's a problem with that, and that's interest on loan, which is haram in Islam. You can take loan from a bank, but they always give it to you with interest, and that's not acceptable in Islam. So you have to find other ways for it, and on that we will talk in my next videos. So if you guys have any comments, just you can write down your comments and I'll try to answer them. If I couldn't, I'll make a video after collecting all your comments. I'll try make another video on that. So that was all for today, I guess, because I'm almost there at my home. We'll see you in next video. Try to subscribe me, especially the people from Kust, because I studied from there, and I want to encourage those people to come and make communities here for the coming generations. It will be better for us and for you as well. I would especially want to fill the Norway from Pakistan, and I'll try to make like little Pakistan in Norway, as it's there in other European countries, but it's not here in Norway. Once you are outside of Oslo, you become like an alien, surrounded by Norwegians, and you will feel like you are the only one from Asia. So guys, let's fill this Norway. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in my next video.